Hey, what's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. I say good morning. You see, a lot of people don't like saying good morning. You see, and a lot of people don't like saying good morning. You see, as if they having a bad morning. You see, we all are mourning if we know that we're not supposed to be down here. We all are mourning if we know that some horrible peoples is governing us. Yeah, you're mourning. Don't get it twisted. You see, don't be so hyped and joyful that you up under man's will. You see, and you putting God's will secondary. You see, because I hear a lot of people putting a whole lot of demonic beings. You see, they put a whole lot of demonic beings um, kind of up high a little bit. You see, they say that God is talking through the demonic beings and stuff. You see, yeah, they say that. You don't hear people talk about that stuff. Listen, I hear them talk about it all the time. I hear them talk about it all the time. They always saying that God put these demonic beings into place. You see, to help to bless you. You see, to help bless you. You see. Now, I don't know. I really don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. You see, I really don't know what that type of stuff means. You see, what type of creatures are you to where you have to be tamed or you had to be tamed? Who are you? You see, who are you? You see, who put them up? Is it inside of your text where your adversaries or your opponents, you see, who made themselves like that towards you? You see, did they put themselves up? Did they follow the laws? Did they follow everything that the book said and then got into power? And when they got into power, they just start showing their ass on how they are after they done got all the information that they needed, you see, to fight a power way greater than how their ancestors or who their ancestors fought. Thousands or 2,000s of years, you see, before they came into this power. You see, I'm just here to let you know something. I'm just here talking to you. You see, I'm just here to talking to you. I'm not here to put nobody up high, to put nobody down low. I can't do that. I don't have enough room to do that. Only thing I'm saying is it's good to be living. It's good to be living in the 3D, regardless of the ups and the downs and all that other type of stuff. You see, it's good. It's good to live. It's good to be living here in the 3D. You see, it's good to have your bad life. It's good to have your good life. You see, it's good to be centralized. You see, to where you know the good and you know the bad. You see, but you concentrating on something else. You see, that's beyond the good and beyond the bad, meaning that you're not touching. You're not concerned about being good. You're not concerned about being bad. You're just letting something that's inside of you, you see, draw your cards. You see, yeah, that's what you're doing. You're letting something inside of you draw your cards. You believing in something that the Most High put inside of you. You see, you can call it all type of deviations, sorceries, demonic things. You can call it. You can listen. You can put it all these things on the table. You can put all of what you say these things are, what the books say these things are, what all this type of stuff. But I always say, I always say it don't take that much year to find out what the problem is. You see, it took a long time. How many years have we had our great elders, those that came before us, 100 years before us, 50 years before us, 20 years before us, but they, for some reason, they always have this great diction. They always, they're sufficient in how they use their words. You see, but for some reason, for some minuscule, is that a word? Reason, for some little small ass reason, our next generation, the next generation always get caught up in this funk. Always get caught up in this funk, regardless of what those that came before us talked about. You see, something always happens, and you can't blame those that don't look like you. You have to stay in your own house to figure this out. You have to stay in your own house to figure these bodies out. You see, you have to stay close to your own house. You see, because whatever you believe type of power that melanated beings have, whatever you believe that they have, you see, is all working against you amongst your own people. You see, all that power, all that strength, all the supernatural ability that you said you have. Now listen. Listen. This is for somebody. You see, I'm not talking to everybody. You see, I'm just talking to a few that can understand where I'm going. You see, if you ever felt in your life, if you ever felt that nothing out here is for you, or you felt like you was born into a whole different realm. You have all the abilities to have life, but there are certain people on the earth who locked life up and gave it rules and rules and regulations. You see, life, they gave life you rules and regulations. You can't go out into the world and just have life. You have to follow the laws of the land. Whoever owns the land, whoever owns the earth, you see, and who gave these beings the earth, you see, to where all your loved ones, all of your loved ones, those who were innocent, those who committed no crimes from the law book, those who were just trying to live. You see, they were all wiped out. You see, you might be one of those who survived. You don't want to kill yourself. Even though you hear it thousands of times inside of your head, just let it go. Just let it go. Energy don't die. Yeah, you know. Just let it go. Let it go. Don't worry about it. Here, take these pills or something. You see, here, shoot yourself in the head. Do something. You don't have to be here. You see, just imagine something. Just imagine you was going through some type of psychological training and you knew exactly how to be the instructor of your own motherfucking self. You see, you are the general of all these things that came before you, you see, and who's going to come after you internally. You see, listen, just remember something, or just know this. You are stronger, way stronger than you think, way stronger than you think. With your type mind, you're going to have to look at every individual or every situation. You're going to have to put everything upon yourself and say all these things were created by you. You see, every time you see somebody that's not a good fit, or they just something is wrong with them, but they blaming it on you and put it on you because they got these supreme words that will attach to you and make those who are word hungry listen and agree to them. You see, you see what I'm saying? And you sit up here like, God damn, I literally just got off the toilet and they saying that I murdered this person. I literally just got off the toilet, and before that, I was doing my push-ups in the, and reading my book back here, and I ain't even leave the house, and they saying that people saying that they sold me. You see, it's sort of like that. You see, it's sort of like that. You know where you've been. You know your life. You know your time frame. But for some reason, you have these entities or these agents coming up to you, pointing their finger at you, saying, this is you, this is you, this is who you are, this is who you are. You are going to have to pay the consequences for these things. You see, you're going to have to pay the consequences for the things that you have done. And you sitting up here like, listen, I can fight these motherfuckers for real. Listen, I ain't afraid to die. I ain't afraid to drop this flesh. And I can fight these motherfuckers for real. You see, damn, what should I do? Should I put on this armored suit and just go out there in the blaze and just say, fuck it? You see? Or should I just don't do nothing? Don't do nothing. Just listen to what they say. Listen to what they say. Use your mind. Calm down your mind. You see? And talk what you know. Talk what you know. You see, if they get louder, if they holler and scream, you holler and scream back, goddammit. I don't give a darn. You talk what you know. You see, you talk what you know. You see? Oftentimes, if they look like you, these people, if they look like you, they'll try to be aggressive towards you because, listen, they just want to feel blood. They just want to taste blood. You see, they need you. You see, they need you. You see, because something inside of them is telling them that they're wrong, but you're available for them to release their stress upon you. You're available. That's why everybody is, came to group around you. You see, they all stressing. They all are hungry. They all are salivating, you see, to destroy you. And you just got finished using the restroom, you know what I'm saying? And before that, you was in there doing some exercise. And before that, you know what I'm saying, you was reading some of your old books, getting your verbalism together and you see, and all these things. And then all of a sudden somebody, as if you don't know your world. You see, have you ever ran into people that feels like they know you better than you? You see, nothing that you say, nothing that you do, they believe it, and they never been around you. They probably been around you in your youth, because this is where the root was developed at, or compounded at. You see, in your youth, unbeknownst to you. You see, unbeknownst to you. You see, did I say it right? Listen, I'm talking to you. Listen, you don't have to worry about too many things. Only thing you have to do is straighten up and be tight with whatever you know, wherever you know you were in that frame of time. You see, admit what you did, reject what you didn't do. Admit what you did, reject what you didn't do. You see, it's not going to be hard for you. It won't be hard. You see, it won't be hard. You see, because wherever they're choosing, wherever they're pointing to, you see, something that they have chosen in their life is 10 times worse than you. You see, always remember that. There are people in their life right at this moment that's accusing you, or there's people in their life that went through something way greater than you. You see, but for some reason, they really don't know you. A lot of people will cling upon what they'll cling upon something that came from some people whom they know. You see, whom they know. You see, and these people really don't know. You see, they're just aggressively expressing a situation, and it makes the other person aggressive, and it makes the other person aggressive, and you have a whole lot of aggressive people around, lusting after your bloodshed, lusting after your downfall, lusting after you. You see, they're lusting after you. You see, it's something about you that their spirit hates. You see, they got to say something that's diabolical toward you. They have to say it. It's in them. Whatever you've done, don't think that they haven't recorded you. Don't think that they haven't stored something about you. Don't think that they haven't done these things. They done it all. They're supposed to. These beings, you see, done exactly what you told them to do. These people came from you. Yeah, they did. All these beings that's hating on you, disliking you, all these things came from you. Now, did they come from your grandmother's energy? Your grandfather's energy? Your uncle's energy? Somewhere in your bloodline. You see? The contract wasn't finished. You see? So now they're going to put it on the strongest one. You see? But out here in the world, you're not strong. According to how you look and how you moving. You look unstable. Yeah, you look unstable. You see, to the eyes or what they think stability is, according to man. You see, according to man, not God, because there aren't too many things that you can utilize out here from the Most High. You see, and it'll be legal. You see, most things that the Most High created, it's illegal to touch or to produce growth. You see, you have to do it through man. You see, and if you do it through man, and if you achieve something through man, God will bless you. Because God appointed man to have dominion over you. You see. So what I'm saying to you, hold on to that natural thing. You see, hold on to that natural thing. Hold on to that gift that you was given. You see, hold on to that gift that you was given. Because listen, you're going to have people that's going to tap into themselves. You see, and know that inside of their world, inside of their life, you see, there are inhabitants and they govern these bodies. You see, so these bodies that's searching or trying to diffuse some of the things that came way before them, they're going to run into you, but you're going to have this sit upon you that smells like them. They're going to know where you've been. They're going to know what you're talking about. You see, but you got to endure. You got to get there. You got to stay up. You see, Probably gonna take years. Some of us it took 30 years. You know, some it might be 40 years. You see? But just hold on to that thing that you know don't fit out here, because one day it's gonna fit. You see? And you don't have to worry about you having an age range and nothing like that, because your kingdom that you're building, you see, it's gonna give to you something enormous. Something that's so grand and so great that you can't even fathom what you're seeing. You see? And all of this is going to be placed down below, right in front of those who feel supreme because man granted them these accolades. You see? And you're going to be right in the midst of them. You see? But they're going to need you to do their trade. You see? But they will never be able to talk to you. They're going to talk to those that's under the bosses. And you see, and these captains or lieutenants or whatever you want to call them, they're going to have to go through them, you see, in order to get to you. And if you're too far off or you're too far gone, that's how long it's going to take for them to study whatever they need to study before they even can come near you, you see, because they would have to be available to go through these travels by themselves, by yourself. You see, you're going to be, listen. Your travels by yourself only means that you was walking by yourself in the physical, but you was walking hand to hand with a great something that you will be a fool trying to explain it. You will be a fool trying to explain it. You will become one, you see. As a matter of fact, the greatness of this entity or of this thing is so grand that you will automatically keep it sacred. You will automatically keep it sacred because you have no idea what the fuck is going on with you. You don't know. You won't know nothing. You see, only thing you know is you can't go left and you can't go right, and you're looking behind you, there is nothing. But everything is right there in front of you, so you don't have no choice but to go towards you. You. That's been waiting on you from your father's testicles. Yeah. You're here, so now it's compounded with his dreams. You see, whatever he wanted in life, you see, you're going to have the possessions of it, not even knowing that this was your father's or your grandfather's or your great-grandmother's, whatever dream, whatever. They will be able to see through you. You see? And if you're in your if you became barren in your older years, this is male and female, if you became barren in your older years and you can't have children, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because we all have little me's that come out into the world also. You see? A lot of your me's are living today. Right now, they're living. Yeah, they're living. You just don't know. You just can't recognize you. You see? Because if you could recognize you, you'll be talking. You'll be really talking loud. Talking your shit somewhere. Because one of your yous that's younger than you, probably 30 years younger than you, is going to be listening to itself as an older being. Love you.